Kristi, Noem has made her way into Portland, folks. And the Tifa's out here trying to FAFO, if you know what I mean. SEAL team, keep back in to watch the shit show. But they can. All right, folks. I was not planning on going live tonight. Been taking a little bit of rest time, but enough people were like, hey, you got to get on. Kristi Noem came into Portland today and very much stirred up the pot, as you could say. A lot of the old school Tifas are out and about. A lot of our favorite people that we love to see are out there making a mockery of themselves. And hey, we might as well take a front row seat, right? And that's what we're about to do. We got the live scene here dialed up, and we're going to just go straight to it. Let's get on to it, folks. We'll get these streams up for y'all. Apparently they've got a lot of blockers and stuff down there blocking people's live streams. That's Black Rebel. They're playing the Latino tunes down there, folks. That one keeps losing their audio.
Just so you guys know, I got eyes on Tommy. You can see him blurred out in the back of the autofocus. That's his white shirt. He's got a couple cops around him, so he's all right.
So if you guys are just chiming in, what I was watching here is there's this one conservative guy. He's kind of bigger. He was on a video that everybody viral the other day because he knocked out a Tifa. The Tifas attacked him, took his gimbal, and Black Rebel chased him, and the dude went jumping off the ravine and ended up in the river, apparently.
I personally think Portland police can handle it.
Are we freezing up over here?
They can't. Then I would agree. The National Guard's coming. But it's almost like when you expose everything that's happening here. Maybe they
gotta keep an eye on that. Yeah, it's freezing up, damn it. We're having some technical issues here. Let's see if we can get these figured out.
I'm gonna go talk to Tommy, see if I need to find a legal rep real quick. So hopefully my gimbal got a little bit of a charge, so we'll flip the camera around so we're not recording the PD. So is it okay if I go talk to Tommy, because I got money for legal rep if he needs it for defense? Yeah. Okay. Thanks.
We'll try that out. We'll see if that's a little bit better.
So let me talk to Tommy. I've been streaming for how long now? Hour and a half. I talked to the officer earlier. He said, Tommy, do you need legal defense?
I absolutely do.
Are you?
Yeah, that's the guy I was talking about.
Okay, but you want? We're gonna let him finish this phone call, and then we're gonna go from there. But we do have that money, so if we need it, we'll bring it up.
Why are you recording us? Don't record us.
Yeah.
Pay attention, might get you
So
and piss your
I don't want to sit over here while they're doing their investigation. But if I gotta get Tommy some, I'm gonna have to jump off and get you.
The video, we seem to be having some buffering issues, which is unusual. If that continues, we might have to restart.
I'm gonna end the stream. We're gonna take care of Tommy. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. I'll come back as soon as I can.
Well, they finally figured out my name, you guys. They're trying to dox me, but they give me my wrong workplace, that's for sure. I definitely don't work what they're trying to say I do. Thank you guys for coming back. Look what the Patriot just brought me. 3X Trump Vance shirt. 2024, let's go. Yes, sir. This I assaulted. This seems true. Now it's 3 women. Now it's 3 women. So they think. Yeah, you guys should. You guys should be.
I think these troopers are here just to back up the.
Have fun.
Police that were here.
Shit, dude.
I'm not saying they won't be making arrests or anything. I'm just saying they'll be. Well, it looks like they're actually crime scene, I would imagine.
I'm gonna be in and out here because I've got a whole chicken out on the smoker right now. Got that cooking up with some rice, so I'll have to go in and out checking it.
And now they have to buy. They gained enough.
Figured we'd do a little bit of chicken and rice with a side of Tifa.
They attacked me and stole my shit. And I was all by myself in the corner and not bothering nobody. Saying nothing to nobody.
Well, maybe, okay, looks like maybe they're just clearing area, maybe?
Yeah, so Tommy there, they attacked him, they took his gimbal and they ran off with it, but the Tifa that got him, Black Rebel chased him, and he fell off the cliff down in the blackberry bushes all the way down in the ravine.
And they still haven't found him.
The cops are down there looking for him right now, which is interesting that we have Portland police out there. I'm assuming that has to do with the fact that Kristi, Noem, and company are in town today.
Is he going to swim across the water or what? I'm sorry I didn't start this in horizontal, but hold on, you guys. Illegals aren't immigrants. Illegals aren't immigrants. Double tap. I'll live for this shit.
We were here. Okay, I'll go ahead.
No, this leads all the way to it.
No. None of newer people here.
I'm not going north.
So we're here doing the YMCA because Kristi Noem is in town. They have this.
We saw a black conservative preacher. Oh, he's still out there. I guess he's still a bit alive. But
So we were here at the front line.
a black rebel, black conservative preacher, some of the old schoolers, they're back out.
And there have been a few officers kind of. So I'm going to go ahead and mute the comments just while I tell the story, because then I am going to go to bed anyway. So give me just a second, and then it's not so distracting.
Clear?
Now looks like I've got another feed here. I'll go ahead and grab this up.
What is it? Just brought me 3X Trump Vance shirt.
lot more folks in Portland. And folks, for those of you who are new, check it in. We do a drinking game while we watch on the protests. Every time someone gets arrested, you gotta take a shot or a drink. And even if you don't drink, do soda, whatever, play along. That's how we do it around here. I gotta check on my rice. I'll be right back.
You wouldn't know what that's like. Because you don't have community. However, you do have the best community in the country. Every other union is fucking massive. All of us must have a basic union with the protect firefighters, protect other people without any words or reason. And we have to fucking pay all of our taxes to you guys. Crazy work, isn't it? But the motherfucking working class urban that makes to all the fucking all that and then we're stuck there because they didn't go out that fucking rallies and
Okay, we back. Oh man, I just made some great Brazilian rice. We got chicken on the smoker. It's almost getting to that temp where I gotta bump it up to make it crispy. Is that a new? They got a new inflatable costume out there I haven't seen yet. I guess it's a pumpkin? What is that? What is that? Is that mom coming in to tell daughter it's time to go home? It's very late to be protesting. It's time to come home. Mom had to come pick her up. Man pissed his pants, by the way. These folks are delusional. Why are there so many people wearing their pajama, their like animal pajama outfits? That's a question I actually know the answer to. See, the goal by them wearing these costumes and stuff is to try to make it look family friendly. You know, nothing going on here, nothing violent going on in Portland, nothing crazy. It's like a big circus. And it is a circus, but it's a dangerous one. Hey, I appreciate you, Chewy, and you're very welcome. Very important to get the truth out there and what the mainstream media will not cover. Let's do this. Giving up on all the streams that are out there. We've got a double on the screen right now, so let's get that fixed up. Yeah, I'm familiar with Hillsborough. So I lived in Portland before I evacuated. I live a little bit north, but still in the general area, but very familiar with Hillsborough. I hate driving 26 during rush hour. So we've heard the Tifas tonight really getting on people and telling them, whatever you do, be peaceful. Show everybody how peaceful we are. So they're working hard to try to keep people peaceful, but there's a lot of people that are out of line, and we're seeing a lot of factions within Antifa like getting upset because you got the ones that want to be violent and want to punch fascists in the face, you know, and then you got the ones that are like be peaceful, and those are they're seemingly clashing quite a bit. Yeah, I saw that, Chewy. That's because Kristi Noem's here in town. So, of course, you know, the governor says, uh-oh, Trump admin's coming to town. So they, you know, we don't typically see Portland police active out here at all. And tonight they are. And they closed off the streets. They cleaned up all the garbage and tried to make it look like there was nothing going on there. But, like, they've been watching the videos. They know what's going on. But as you can see, Portland police is out and about tonight and actually making arrests, which is totally new. They're playing Duck, Duck, Goose over there. Again, the goal here is to try to make it look like it's a family-friendly event and it's a peaceful protest. And that's why they dress up and do this. Yeah, luckily they know better. See, the funny thing is that these people, this is the busiest I've seen it yet. And the thing is, these degenerates, as I like to call them, can't help themselves. They have to come out. Like what the governor wanted was for no one to come out, just have a couple people, clean it up, make it look like it's a big nothing burger. But they can't help but come out. And when they all get together, you get degeneracy. And everybody's just kind of standing around waiting for the next thing to pop off. And we'll be ready for it when it does. But what's interesting tonight is you see they have a constant presence of officers today outside of the ICE building. That's new. They don't typically have that. Call them the not wells. Yeah, there's a lot of mental illness. A lot of really troubled individuals out there. See, there's PPD right there in the yellow. They are there. Switch over to 1. This was earlier when that guy fell in the ravine.
Oh, you got your gimbal, your stand.
He broke it, bro. He broke it. I just got that motherfucker. Yeah, because you guys are cowards unless you're in a group, right? You guys are cowards unless you're in a group, right? Fucking bunch of pussies, bro.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about earlier. They stole his gimbal, and Black Rebel chased him, and he jumped off the edge there and went down and rolled down the ravine. Yes, it was the guy who attacked Tommy, but Black Rebel chased him. And Black Rebel, if you guys remember from the 2020, Black Rebel was the one that actually got stabbed while at the protest in Portland. And of course, nobody covered it. None of the mainstream media covered it. And then Antifa sat there and rallied and got bail money for the guy and got him out of jail. But you won't see coverage on that. But it's nice to see Black Rebel back out there.
I guess somebody fell down or leave, something like that.
Yeah, Portland police is down there looking for him. There's a river down
They're
there.
looking for somebody that Black Rebel chased. I guess he fell down into the ravine, into the river. Actually, but there's a river on the other side. Again, there ain't no police around.
There's a lot of conservatives down there, Chewy. There really is. There's a lot of conservatives down there, a lot more than we're used to. And what's really interesting, let me see if I can pull up the tweet. I believe I shared it. But this is how you know it's going to get spicy in Portland. Maybe I didn't retweet it. But Enrique Tarrio, who everyone knows the leader of the Proud Boys, put out a tweet saying that the Proud Boys will be back in Portland. Stand by. That's their favorite thing now is to bring up Charlie Kirk.
And the thing about streaming, you guys, is sometimes I wonder if that's even strategically a good thing, because I don't think you guys are swayed or make decisions based on a moral compass or a ethics in your head or anything like that. I don't think you are driven by that. I think that you are driven by your fragile egos, and you all are incredibly insecure as well. And I think that you also have a sharp fuse, and I think you fun on you. And I think you can try to control others and take you away on talking to yourself. Morality, and I think that's not how you make decisions. I don't think that's how you do your decision making. So sometimes I wonder how tactically ethical or how successful that is as a tactic strategy.
Get over your weird shit, stop being such an awkward Nazi, and get on the right side of history. You're working class. Ain't a goddamn one of you are a billionaire. That means every single one of you is a class trader right now. Get on the right team. You don't even have any friends left. Get over your weird Hey, patrolman, is that your personal phone you're using to record people with? Because that's kind of illegal. That's what I thought.
They want you to be dumb. You can have a too high of an IQ to be a police officer. They want you to follow orders, so then you can say you're following orders. But guess what? That does not save you. You're a child.
It really is like they emptied out a mental hospital in front of the ICE building. Look at that. There goes Portland Police riding right behind all the federal officers. This is something we haven't seen. We have not seen Portland Police actually assisting the feds. So it's something different here. Something changed.
You guys are so slow. What are you doing? Oh my god. Also, again, this isn't the worst violence that has been committed on me out here, but I think it's funny that one of you came up riding up behind me and shoved me. Like you did it from the back. At least you think you're
Did we lose audio over there finally? Let's do this. Let's switch over. Mr. J, long time no see. Yeah, I don't think you're wrong, man. I think Noem definitely told Kotek that she needs to get her shit together. But, I mean, it's not like Kotek's going to listen. I think what happened is Noem most likely went into Portland Police because I saw her meeting with Chief Day or whatever you want to call him. And probably told him that, like, you have our support. Your hands are not tied. Get out there and do your job. Because I'm sure Portland Police has been frustrated. A lot more people out there tonight. We're getting to that time of the night where people are going to start acting up and start doing stuff. Like I was saying earlier, what we've seen tonight is we've got a constant presence out there of police. Typically, they come in and they go out. And tonight, they are just out. Your job is worthless, says the guy with no job. Yeah, they have a lot more feds that just came in. So the governor of Oregon put a restraining order on Oregon National Guard from participating. So Trump did, circumvented that and immediately called up California National Guard. So I believe they have a couple hundred California National Guard out there helping now.
This print prints everything to get your
Oh, of course we're gonna get a commercial.
water bottles, and
That
totes.
that makes it nice. I'll pop that back up there.
I'm willing to deal. Hey, I bet you wish you was over there right now.
It really is like a clash of. It's like they unloaded all of the mental hospitals and all of like the rehabs and just put them all there and said, "Hey, we'll pay you guys to sit out here and." Oh, you hear all that USA? That's all the conservatives that are down there. And Mr. Benny is in town. Benny Johnson. Well, he's down there documenting everything that's going on as well. I'm sure Antifa wants to get their hands on him. What is going on? Yeah, Texas is headed up to Chicago.
You have either a grenade or a cigarette for me to borrow. No, I'm just kidding. I just wanted a cigarette.
Well, that's interesting, John. I haven't heard that. That would make sense.
No, but they know who I am, and they know I don't play the game. I'll give you a cigarette. Don't put me on blast.
Jay, did you see that Black Rebel's back out there? BCP's back out live streaming. Black Rebel. All the old schoolers are back. I'm just waiting for Karen to make an appearance.
Yeah, I know you would, but guess what? You don't cut mustard. I know, because you couldn't pass an English test. So this would be the only job that you're qualified for.
Jesus loves you, brother.
We're all going to hell. Yes. I'll meet you there. But not, how much you want to put on it?
Hey, you see this sound with that motherfucker when you accept him? You know what that is? You know what that is? That is a shotgun pistol fucking bag.
Because you're smoking cigarettes, they can't.
No, man, you shoot me that way.
The WokeNet actually bounces around. It's the application that I use. I use their app for live streaming. But pretty sure that top one is live, and I'll double check it.
Tread on me harder, Daddy. Tread harder. Sip for power.
I appreciate you guys. I just have a little
Sips. Can you be more beta? Please, try to be a little bit more beta for me.
All you can do is get your own mentally ill. You're
sounded a little bit like your list.
Mario's a patriot.
Pedophile who was pointing your cameras at young women saying over and over, hey, he's minor, you're an adult, you're an adult, you're an adult, demanding your Instagram.
Really? That's news to me. I didn't know that gas station. That's going to be something I'm going to keep my eyes out for. That's going to be a round table and on Antifa. It's about time. We were doing this back in 2020 when the protests were going on, and we've been calling over and over and over for Antifa to be designated a terrorist organization. Making sure I'm up on all the streams here. You talking about Tommy, Wolfie? Did he actually leave? I don't think.
That was you, wasn't it? Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, I just played the video a bit ago. You had a black rebel chase the guy into the ravine, and the cops went looking for him or whatever. Okay. Well, let's do this.
And he's like, put down your umbrella. If I put down my camera, and like he put down his camera and held up his hands to fight, you know. But yeah, I thought that was just a little dramatic and stuff. I was able to kind of respect his decency at first, but seems to be a little bit angry and irate now. And I'd rather chill out and have. Anyways, back to Mala. Yeah, I said I was gonna look into Cascadia today. I didn't because I realized today was October 7th. We were talking about that in the chat last night, and I was like, oh shit, you know, I'm supposed to be posting my Boulder video next week, but that was about an Israeli protest going on, a pro-Israeli
Tommy's
protest going on over there in Boulder. So I was like, let me fucking edit this quick today and get it out today, since today is October 7th.
That might be a different Tommy.
With views and whatnot, if I could get it out today. So I was busy editing that, and I'd appreciate if any of y'all here haven't subscribed to me. Oh shit! Go subscribe to my channel and maybe put my most recent video in your watch later or something to check out after this live. But
searching for feeds right now. There's a bunch of them that are live, but the problem is a lot of people are just replaying what happened earlier. Yeah, I'm feverishly searching all the different feeds right now to see who's still out there. What platform's he on, R3D? Oh, Red. And you're a mod on my channel. Why am I not recognizing your name? Redneck. Okay. What platform is Cameron still on? Or what platform is he streaming on?
We got that background.
YouTube. See if I can find him. And of course.
So in the early days, it was really a technology challenge, really trying to...
We got that background. Me too. You take me back. What the heck is that? That sounded.
All right, let's get that one up.
Oh, that was running that way. I was thinking about the details. You go ahead and take your a vehicle coming. I'm out.
A month or something? I don't know.
There we go. Appreciate you, Redneck.
The yearly trim trip is mandatory. Yes, you gotta like.
What I need to do is get you back over in the Discord if you ain't over there.
Going on every year.
Let me get a link up in the chat.
You know, sometimes you need to go out of the woods with some buddies or even by yourself. And just reset the brain, laugh a little, cry a little, etc. Fentanyl took my daughter. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Fuck fentanyl. That shit is horrible. They need to stop whoever's bringing it into this country. Fuck fentanyl. China is producing that shit. It was the news. He's waiting until they transition to him. Y'all are gonna see the news before the news. Oh my god, Don overdose from picking up a phone? No, it's not about stopping to get the drug dealers out. At least me, I want them to deport or arrest anyone who's bringing in drugs, sex trafficking women, coming over here and being violent, etc. But I don't think they should be deporting people just because they are quote unquote illegal on this imaginary border. You know, if they're here and they're doing good, they don't have any criminal past, you can clearly see they're like a family man or a family woman. Even if they're not a family person, if they're here just like as a single person living fine, doing art or watching art, I don't know why I use art as an example, but just being like chill people, then yeah. Oh shit, it's the news. I'm gonna stop talking. Oh, never mind. I thought he was talking to the microphone. He's just talking to the curb. Oh, they're done. They turned off the light. The thing is, if they're here, like they've been getting people who are here for like 20 years, like working in vineyards and hotels and shit like that. Even Trump has said that himself, like that the people who are working for farmers and hotels and the travel industry and stuff. Trump has literally said that himself.
So feverishly looking out here to see if we can find any other feeds.
Us out here a little bit. We're fighting for those people who are farm workers, who are hotel staff, etc. Can y'all see that? Like, if you take a step back, most people out here are not in support of fentanyl pushers into the city. No one wants that. You don't see anyone doing the fent fold out here. We're not on fentanyl, at least not me. So you gotta at least see from this side a little bit. And I'm not fully liberal or whatever. If y'all have been here several nights, y'all know my stance. I'm kind of more center leaning. I nearly voted for RFK Jr. I didn't after he sold out to MAGA. He sold out completely. He was actually like very anti-MAGA and anti-deep, like democratic shit. But when he sold out, that shit pissed me off.
He sold out to MAGA for a reason.
This is a parody of 2020. I wasn't here in 2020, but I'm passing through. Cheers, TV2 Live says cheers. Are you streaming me? Freedom for all MS-13 members. Tommy didn't get shot. Yeah, I don't think he got shot. I heard earlier he got jumped and his phone got broke. Here, I'll be right back.
Yeah, Honey Badger ain't live. It's really calmed down from earlier, but this is typically when we actually see stuff start going down. Yeah, it's really gotten quiet down there.
Yeah, I want to see some sick ass shit. Watch this. Damn, he stopped. He was doing it when I was walking back. They're not lacing it in the dispensaries. I only just buy from dispensaries. I don't buy from, like, a dude on the street. If they legalize weed and, you know, like mushrooms and stuff, then that could be regulated and keep people safe on the people that just kind of want to chill out or explore their mind. But yeah, I think other drugs. I'm really against pharmaceutical drugs. I hate oxycodone. I hate hydrocodone. I hate Xanax. I think they hand that shit out way too much. I think they put people on SSRIs way too easily. I think they want to numb society. And yeah, that shit's bullshit. Yeah. Stop doing drugs, dude. I really don't do drugs. I guess you can call weed a drug. I guess because it's been labeled that and it's in our, you know, vocabulary as being a drug. It's a drug. But like, I don't know, it's a plant, in my opinion. Same with the mushroom. I don't do pharmaceutical drugs. I don't do cocaine, heroin, crack, meth. I've done cocaine, but I've never done crack, heroin, or meth in my entire life. I was into pills whenever I was like late 15 years old to like late 19 years old. I was hooked on Xanax and Oxys for a couple years there. And that's because I got family history with that shit. I had a family member who is a grandma, actually. I'll just be straight up. My grandma used to give me pills anytime I asked for it. And it's pretty fucked up. But I got out of that cycle. And so I've been sober since 2019.
So they just put up police tape. And they basically kind of just closed the whole thing off to the typical protesters that are normally out there.
I don't know. I guess you have a point there. I would maybe
have
smoke
a
opium in like
chicken in the smoker. I've got to go check the temp on real quick. I'll be right back.
Like in a traditional sense, but I wouldn't do it in the condensed form that they use to make like hard oxycodone and shit like that. TV2 Live is asking for my email, I guess. Cameron Walks. You have a contact email? Yes, check my description. I have a contact email. I also have all my Cash App, PayPal, Buy Me a Coffee, and all that in there. If anyone feels inclined to help a brother out, if y'all check out my page, I travel full time and I pick up jobs in cities and just do different things. And so an extra $5 buys me a coffee, buys me a new book or whatever. You don't have to. Like I said, I pick up my own job, so I'm not reliant on any of this. But it is nice to feel appreciated, and it's really cool. Aren't you showing anything? I'm over here. I guess there's not too much. It's a blocked off thing. We got the news right here. They're showing the same angle I am. We got Homeboy with some balls here. The crowd kind of has thinned out. It's not a lot. There's some more news over there. I guess I'm showing you everything now. If you feel like I wasn't showing anything, I hope you feel happy. I'm gonna put you back here so I can just stand with y'all and chill. Oh, I know, it was over here. If you agree to stop doing drugs, you know, what's funny is I actually have been like having thoughts to stop smoking weed lately. And then I went to a church last week on, this was on Wednesday that this happened. I went on Sunday and Wednesday to a Baptist church up in Washington. And I spoke with a homeless man who went to there. He was part of the congregation. And basically he told me how he kind of went Christian. He was in San Francisco.
Yeah, it sounds like he's kind of in the middle a little bit.
Told him, hey, you should stop smoking weed and cigarettes. I guess maybe he had told him that he did that. Anyways, he stopped smoking weed and he stopped smoking cigarettes. And apparently his relationship with God grew stronger.
We're typically doing a drinking game in here, and every time someone gets arrested,
but it was cool to hear that
we have ourselves a drink, but
shortly after having the ideas. And
nobody's been arrested.
So I might actually stop smoking weed soon. I'm not going to stop.
I'm going to assume that someone got
$1,000,
arrested out there
you
in
know,
Portland
that would
just
be
now, and I'm going to go ahead and have me one.
That would be a big motivator to stop. But I have a joint right now in my pocket, and I'm probably going to smoke that.
So cheers
I'd
to
be lying
y'all.
if I told you that I was going to stop smoking weed. And I'm not someone that's, I'm not a liar. So I'm going to continue smoking weed for a bit. I have weed still. I have like maybe 14 grams or less.
I used to smoke
so I got about
a lot of weed
20 joints in
back
there.
in the day.
So I'm not done yet, but I appreciate the offer.
And I was offered a job as a government contractor
No Cash App.
for the Department of Defense, and had to be able to pass a clean UA, so I quit taking it.
If that's what cow means.
And I went over to Afghanistan for that for a few years.
What is up,
When I came back,
I've been fucking subscribed to Doughboy
I tried
for
smoking.
years. Y'all go check out Doughboy Vegan's
and it just
channel.
was never the same.
They post some fire
And it just made me paranoid, made me uncomfortable.
and shit like that. So,
It
yeah,
was
go check
absolutely
out
terrible,
Doughboy
and I've
Vegan.
probably tried it, I don't know, another 20 times since. And same experience. Just
I was,
not
with that damn
fun,
place you went to
horrible,
in-
super uncomfortable. Just
what was
wanted to
the
go
city
like
called? Las Vegas,
climb
the
into
Italian
bed,
spot.
pull covers
I was
over
just
my
talking
head, and
my
go to
girl
sleep.
last night about that.
So yeah,
Or 2 nights ago about that.
I stick to
She was showing me some vegan
a
chicken
few
parm.
drinks here and there.
And I was like, nah, this place over here in Vegas.
A shot of mezcal, that's the way to do it. Yes, cheers.
Charlie. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's an intense name. But he did
Mezcal,
say
but
some
are you
really
going to have the
good shit.
worm? That's the question.
I don't need any mods. I'm not making anybody a mod. I think we're cool. I appreciate the offer to become a mod though. But yeah, I'm straight.
Yeah, the stream isn't getting shared out there by YouTube this time around. When I first started the stream,
I'm out. MAGA, Trump, ice, baby. All right, goodbye. Have a good night. We love you.
when I first started the
Even though,
stream, it was
I'm not on that
it was
side.
tweaking out. I started
I
it too
did
quick,
video
and the
on
health of the
Trump.
stream wasn't good. And when that happens, YouTube
I
doesn't
love you,
share
and I
the
think
video
you're
out. The last video we did went pretty nuts.
Yeah, I'm on my
so
own shit.
gonna have to
No one's ever really done anything really
gonna
bad.
have to do some
either.
hardwiring
I'm kind
stuff
of like
here
a
so that doesn't
free
happen
speech
again.
enthusiast. If someone even says something really bad, I'll just let it stay there. They're just showing their ass. That's how I see it. I don't like monitoring people so much.
No worm. Okay. See, I'm not a fan of tequila. I'm not gonna lie. Like I lived down in Mexico,
Well, I don't know.
Mexico
Trump,
City to be exact, for
I'll
about
tell you
like
why I don't
4
like Trump.
years.
Because I
And
kind of
drank a lot
align
of
with
tequila when I was down
Christianity.
there, and
It's
got
like,
sick
I'm not
quite a few
Christian,
times off of it. And now
to,
just
like,
the smell
100%,
absolutely does
but I grew
something
up
to me, and
Christian.
I
grew up a
I
Southern
can't do it.
Baptist.
I'm a
I
whiskey
mostly go to
guy
Christian
through and through.
churches whenever I go to church. I've,
And
the
actually
only
just
holy
got
book
back
I've
from
ever
Mexico
read
not
was
that
the
long
Bible.
ago.
I read that in its entirety last year, and I still read it like
Mexican
here and there,
Riviera
not-
cruise
not
on a
order
Carnival.
like
That
I did
was
last year, but I read it here
that
and
was a
there,
great
different
vacation.
passages,
We need to do
mostly New
another one
Testament
soon.
now that I've read it. But I don't agree with Chris gave me $5 for being an alpha. Hell yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate that. But yeah, I do not believe that Trump
Did a
aligns
lot
with
of stuff
Christian
at Burning
values
Man,
whatsoever.
Redneck. Did
I
a lot
do
of stuff
actually
at Burning
believe
Man, but no,
he did
I
wrong
can't
things
say
to
I did
women,
any weed
little
at Burning
girls.
Man.
Truthfully, just with the way he even talked about his own daughter and shit was
I haven't
really
been back
sus
to
me.
Burning Man for a while
The
now.
fact that he owned like
I used to go every
what's it
year.
called, Miss America and I think some
But,
other pageant. I think that's
You know,
weird.
I haven't been live streaming. Haven't
I
been
don't
doing a
think
lot of the
Christian
stuff that I
man,
normally do because.
married Christian man would be owning like a
So I have an
pageant
autoimmune
where
disorder,
they gawk at women and show them off
and
hypersexualize
I had to
women in
make the
society.
decision
In Christianity,
to
you kind of believe that we should treat our
either.
women like
I had a bunch of companies that I was running, and was making really good money,
something to respect and love
but
and
I
treat
realized
nice.
that
Work
the
for,
treatment
care
that I needed
and,
for my
protect.
health was going to
I don't
cost
think that
over $1 million
just
a
because
year,
a
and
woman
it was
is
something
single, or
that
just
just
because a man is single,
was
that they
gonna
should be
wipe me out
gawking
completely.
at,
So I had to make the choice of making myself
the
broke
most
on
beautiful
paper
woman in America, Miss
and
America.
shutting stuff down so that I could have
I
health
don't think
insurance.
really Christian
And
values,
start
in my
actually getting
opinion.
treated properly,
So that's the reason.
and I made that
also
I
think
made
that
that
he just
decision.
didn't-
So
I'm not reading chat, by the way, right now.
been doing a lot of
I'm just kind of streamlining.
doctor's appointments, a
I
lot of
also
treatments and
think
stuff, and I'm
just
just
the way he's
finally
handling
getting
things
myself
is
back
very, very,
into
very
what I would call a
non-Christian,
normal
not
condition.
nice.
So
he's the president. In the past, the president has been a symbol
it kicked
of
my butt
America,
for quite a few
a
years,
symbol of
and
unity,
I still don't
a
have my
symbol
meds
of
completely
like understanding the other
where they
side
need to
and getting
be,
along
but
and
we're
finding a
getting
balance
close.
and finding,
So
you
one of
know,
the shots
common
that I
ground.
take alone, every
And
injection
to be
costs
so far this way, so far that way, to really push each other against each other, that's what he's doing.
to put that in
He's
perspective.
talking shit on
So
people that are not like him.
yeah,
He says,
it's been a wild ride. So you know, a lot of stuff changed,
and
but
stuff like that. And that's not the kind of
I've got a new special someone in my life now, and she kind of stumbled upon my old videos doing the live streaming, and she kind of pushed me to get back into it again. So we back in it. We're doing this again.
And like certain things that she says or does or whatever, but I'm not gonna fucking declare war and call the National Guard on them. You know, I'm gonna talk it out and figure it out and find common ground and yeah, try to find a balance. And I think that's what a true president should do, whether they're Christian, whether they're Hindu, whether they're Buddhist, Judaic, Jewish, I guess is the word, but I feel like I'll get flagged for saying that. Whatever.
I appreciate you, Chewy.
Yeah, so that's why I don't like Trump, if that makes any sense to y'all.
So, yeah, so the meds that I was on a med called Humira, and that one I was taking like every 2 weeks, and it was working just fine.
I don't really see
and then there was like a lapse in the insurance where I couldn't get the medication for a few months, and like it's one of those medications that like you can't stop taking it. If you stop taking it, your body can create antibodies against it, and it becomes not effective, and it creates a huge mess. And that happened, but they kept me on it, and then all of a sudden my health just dove off of a cliff. So a lot of I haven't really said this on the live stream here yet, but I had a heart attack in
as much back in the 2016 to 2020
June?
time. Now he has got us all
July.
separated. He's got us all divided.
It was in July. I had a heart attack. They diagnosed me with diabetes. My blood pressure has been through the roof. So there was a whole bunch of stuff that happened. So they took me off of that med, and they've now put me on one that's called Skyrizi. And
he loves the
that's great. It seems to have taken away the diabetes. My blood pressure seems to have gone back down. I'm starting to feel better. The problem is it takes a long time for it to get into your system. So the Humira was short acting. You take it every 2 weeks, and it gets in your system really quick. So I dropped off of that and went on this Skyrizi. But the Skyrizi takes like, we're talking up to 6 months before you actually start feeling the effects. So I had to stop one and get on the other, and it's like all the symptoms came back for quite a while. Just now I'm starting to feel good again.
They would throw them off a roof. Oh wait, they don't have any roofs to throw them all off of because it's all flattened. That was really fucked up of him to say.
Yeah, we're aware, Witty. I've got that playing just kind of so people can see what happened earlier, but the main screen there is what's live right now.
I understand what he was saying. Actually, yeah, I'm not even gonna say this. The whole where he said that a couple people need to die a year in order for Second Amendment. That was just,
yeah, these meds are crazy. You know, I wanted to look up the med and like understand why it was so expensive. And I probably shouldn't have done that.
Nice things, but do I think he should have been shot? I don't know.
Because
I don't even know why he got
apparently the Skyrizi injection that I do,
I don't think he should have been shot at all.
like I looked, why is it $33,000 and like how is it made? And turns out it's made. I'm not kidding when I say this. You guys aren't gonna believe this when I first say it, but apparently it's made from Chinese hamster uteruses.
Like within a week or 2 weeks after it happened. And apparently, you know, the
Chinese hamster uteruses, and I'm injecting that. But it works. Like I'm not kidding. You can Google or use ChatGPT or whatever and look that up. But yeah, Chinese hamster uteruses. Yeah.
Skin, and that normally it'll enter through
yeah, that's apparently the solution to autoimmune disorders. And who would have known that hamster you had as a kid, as a pet, is worth a lot of money apparently.
And apparently there was like pipes and tunnels down like close to where he was at, you know, and the fact they paved over that area is just sus to me. Like if there was like a manhole there that some FBI, CIA, whatever agent working for Israel or Trump or Russia, whatever the fuck it is to divide us here, came and maybe did that. But that's just a theory, you know. That's just one of my tinfoil hat theories that I that I could see being possible to divide us even more. That is misdirection. I don't know what rumor I'm spitting. Do you understand what DI means and what it does? It doesn't apply to something like Ellen. I do know what DII means. I know it means like there has to be a certain amount of black.
Trying to see what if there's any other live streams that have popped up.
Or women and female, etc. So I do know what that means, and I know what Charlie Kirk was implying there by saying, "Oh, maybe it's a DEI hire. They kicked out a white guy to give it to a black guy." But I don't think it was like that. I think it's more so. I don't think they like fired white pilots to hire black ones. I think maybe they'd probably just hired
Joey,
more.
it's crazy. Like it's more than just Chinese hamster uteruses. Like apparently they inject
Bring in a black person, then please email me.
Chinese, like the Chinese hamster uteruses with cells or T cells or something like that, and then they extract it, and they like I don't know. Like I read into it, but it begins there, and I was just like, really?
If you're not just like saying that shit in the chat.
But it seems to be working.
Go to my email, and I'd love to read that stuff because I'm uninformed. So if I can read and actually see that that is real news, I will change my stance. People here last night, they heard me say something wrong. They told me that I was wrong, and I switched my whole stance.
This guy reminds me of
married to my ideas.
There was a streamer back in 2020. And I can't remember his name off the top of my head, but he was found dead up in Alaska.
Yeah, I appreciate that, man. Do what you feel like you want to do.
In a hotel, and I really liked his reporting, but he was more of a centrist.
But I do think that
he was starting to really go right, and he was getting red pilled quite a bit. But yeah, I'm trying to remember his name. Villain, you're correct. Yes, Redneck, that was his name. Villain.
That is the thing, and racism is just now kind of dying off more.
Gosh, I'd really like to know what happened to him.
But if it was done wrong, if it was done like firing someone in order to bring in another person of a different race,
he didn't come off as somebody that was really troubled, but I suppose people that end up taking their lives never really do.
Maybe they should hire more because airline companies have fucking billions anyways. What is one more pilot? Two more. Black flag, claptrap repair. I have an email in my description of my page. If you want to go subscribe to my channel and then open my description, I see what I did there. Open my description and email me that story about the black flight controllers caught cheating. I'd love to read it. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab this real quick.
Oh. We freeze up. God damn it, Discord. Oh, I think we froze up there. See, that's the reason the YouTube isn't putting stuff out. Yeah, see, it's super crazy. All the stuff that was going on with Villain. And I mean, you've got to wonder, was that him having like a mental breakdown that led to him taking his life, or was there something more nefarious going on? But Villain report, man, he was really good with this reporting too. Like, he was legitimately good at what he did.
No, I'm not a drunkard. This is my second beer, and I have two more, and I drink about one per 45 minutes, so it's not like I'm getting drunk. It's just kind of a pastime. Portland Andy is broadcasting you and making money off of you. Hello, Portland Andy. I would appreciate it. Oh, someone sent me. Chris sent me more on Cash App. That's nice. Hold up. Let me see. Another $5. Yo, thank you, Chris, for sending me another 5 on Cash App. I really appreciate that.
Portland Andy,
Someone says
man.
Portland
That
Andy
guy frustrates the living hell out of me.
Like the police are backing off.
You know, since Portland Andy
with me.
wants to restream
If you
people,
could,
let's restream him.
Join me here, guys.
Why not?
On my page. I'm a small creator. I just broke 1,000 subscribers last night. So,
Let's see what Portland Andy's saying about that. That's got to be interesting.
I posted a nice.
That's a guy who acts like a conservative, but is a far left person, and I know that because I know him personally.
And it has some good discourse between.
Got drunk one night when we were at a beach house and was laughing about how he's not even close to being a supporter of the right or conservative values, and that he just acts like it to eat up all the donos.
Do I need help with the Black Pilot comment?
Let's get him up.
Wait, I've got 1,200 subs for the last hour? Are you serious? I can't see or go to my page while, Oh shit, police are driving up here. Hold on. Oh, they're just picking up their homies. Yes, sir, that's sick. Oh, so I've gotten I was at 1.06. So I'm at 1.13, so I've gained 100-something subscribers. Hell yeah. I didn't gain at 1,200. But I have 1.13K. Yo, Chris, thanks for sending another 5. I don't have Snapchat. I deleted all my social medias back in 2017, like Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram.
Yeah, Chewy, I know him personally. Yeah, that's where the SEAL Team 711 name actually comes from. We used to be a pretty big part of his channel.
Would y'all, is that something anyone?
There's a long story there that maybe one day I'll tell, but yeah, his real name is Lance.
It wouldn't be like a fucking.
If you go into his chat and say that, you will get blocked very quick.
To share their opinions. I don't know if people here have Discord, but maybe that's something I can create. Oh shit! Oh. Popping wheelies on the lime scooter. Use IRC. I don't know what IRC is. I don't have X. If you were listening, I said I deleted Twitter, Snapchat, Facebook, Instagram, all the way back in 2017. I do have Reddit. I have YouTube.
Oh, I see it there.
Those are the 3 things that I still have, and I think I need to quit Reddit just because it takes up. I have it limited to an hour a day. Like I put a restriction on myself to where it blocks me out of Reddit after an hour. That way I don't scroll.
Appreciate that, Redneck.
24 hours in a day, and I feel like an hour a day scrolling is more than enough, especially when I need to sleep, eat, poop, pee, and do other healthy things in the day. Reddit and Discord, yeah, that's all I have. Am I enjoying it? Yes, I am enjoying the Oregon Green. I was here in Oregon back earlier in the year, and then I went to Washington, and now I'm back. I'll probably be here for the next, I don't know. Too many people have died. The answer, my friend, is blowing my way.
We do the shots game here, and it gets really fun. I've got to make sure that I've got a fresh bottle of whiskey every time I go live, because every time someone gets arrested, we throw it down. I just got the website back up and running again. Again, I wasn't going to do this again, but the special someone I've got in my life today is... get back up there and start doing it again. Oh God, did the camera freeze on us? As I'm talking about how my equipment still isn't exactly the best, it goes and freezes up. That's all right. I guess we don't need my face for the moment. Let's see if I can fix that.
Holy shit! Look at this! Let's let the... Oh, y'all go that way. Okay.
Well, it's not the best. It's the integrated camera, but it'll do. It'll work for now. We'll just look ghostly for a little bit. We've got backups upon backups, folks. Oh, God. But again, I appreciate you, Chewy. Welcome to SEAL Team. And if you haven't hit that subscribe button, make sure to go ahead and do that.
Dude, the chat loves you, dude. We're congratulating you, saying that you can protest without all the violence of Tommy here, so...
Yeah, that's the point I think.
Yes! Hey, successful flip. Yes! I missed you. Yeah!
Oh, why did it freeze up? Come on. Oh, there we go. It's back up.
I mean, let's be real. Who do you protect? Who do you serve? Who do you serve? You protect property over people, and you serve the rich over your own.
That's weird. I wonder why the bots didn't kick in. Typically, when somebody subscribes, it has the whole notification, everything that pops up on screen. And typically, we got a lot more people in here in the chat. But like I said, when I started the stream, it's dumb the way that YouTube does it. But if the health of the stream isn't perfect when you go live, they won't push your video out. Not enough people will actually see that you're actually live. We just did one, our first stream back about a week ago. And I think we had something like 2,000 people in here. Are they saying all? Okay, they're saying all cops are bastards. I thought for a second they were saying all Trumps are bastards. Oh, we're back on the regular one. Okay. There we go. A circle jerk beating on the corner, by the way. They really think Kristi Noem is still in the ice building? Where the heck is Pikachu American flag guy? Like, none of the OGs are out there tonight. I don't know if they got arrested or if they purposely hid tonight or what. gotta check this chicken one more time. We're at that point where I've got to bump the temp up so that it gets crispy. I will be right back. It was that time. Had to bump the temp up from 225 up to 375 on the smoker. Typically, it's got temperature probes and tells me what it's at, and I can do it from the app. But we had an incident with a prime rib that lit everything on fire, and I need to order some new probes.
We need like a talking bruise about Kristi Noem or something.
I don't know if the lower right feed is actually live. That might have been earlier. Well, we can find out if we hit the refresh button. If we refresh it and it's still the same, then we know it's live. Let's find out. And we got a commercial. Let's try it again. Yeah, it's lower right's not live anymore. That was earlier tonight. The two top feeds that you're seeing right now are the ones that are live. And as you can see, it's super dead. Nothing's really going on. You got a bunch of spectators out. The powers that be don't want action tonight. They want it to look as peaceful as possible because Kristi Noem's in town, and they want it to look like it's just like a festival, a family-friendly festival. And back in 2020, they call it the Summer of Love, even though they had buildings burning down in the background. But they're doing the same thing. They're trying to make it look like it's just people voicing, their First Amendment protected activities, and nothing bad's going on. And that's how we know there's coordination between the powers in Portland and Antifa.
So I hear the Proud Boys and Antifa are here, but I haven't heard hide nor hair. Number one, I just see a lot of people who care, standing around. They say they're not Antifa. Not really sure what Antifa is. I watched a couple videos today on Antifa.
They aren't anti-fascist though. Antifa is the most fascist organization out there. That's the funny thing. If you guys haven't figured out, the left, what they do is they create something and they call it the opposite of what it is. That's like their thing. And they call it something that people can't disagree with, so it's like hard to go against it. You know, like Black Lives Matter. You know, now you go against that by saying all lives matter, which all lives do matter. They shouldn't be picking one or the other, but like they call it that, so you look like an idiot if you go against it. But like anyone who's looked into Black Lives Matter knows that it is a horrible organization. It was a money grab. I don't even have to explain to you guys why it's bad, but that's what the left does. Call it something that people can't disagree with, but it always ends up being the opposite of what they call it. Anti-fascist, but yet they're out there beating up conservatives and trying to silence journalists.
All I see is some loud people on some megaphones.
Peaceful assembly and First Amendment right to
They
free
got a
speech.
First Amendment right to be here, right?
Yep.
They burned a flag. Some other guys came and grabbed the flag. It was burning. There's a little scuffle. Police stepped in. ICE agents just hung out with them there, little domicile there. You ready to try one? You got something to say?
I don't know. I just want our country back. I just, I grew up, just thinking that this was a land for all, freedom and liberty for all, the pursuit of happiness. And I don't know who this country is, because 40% of the population think that this dictator is the greatest thing since sliced bread. So I don't know. I'm mourning my country.
Just down here trying to play some music and feel alright. There's been a lot of hate. There's been a lot of people angry down here.
But no riots.
But I don't think we need the National Guard.
Chat loves you, dude. I appreciate you making my stream blow up at the end of the night. Thank you. You peaked out at 120 at the very top.
Oh, there you go.
So thank you.
Did we lose the audio on that one as well? We'll wait and see if that one pops back up. Oh. Did we get hit with an ad? Or are they
do
done?
the free option? Okay, I'll have to check it out. Oh, 4 articles a day? That's perfect. That's all I need to read. If I read more than 4 articles a day, then I'm probably spending too much time in the media and less time in my head, which that's not good for me. So 4 articles, I might just do that. Hold on, I'm gonna hydrate.
Yeah, it's looking
Good night. Thanks for being here.
looking mighty sparse tonight, folks.
Yeah, no, I agree, Ski for reals. Looks like the cops will be posted up all night. Hopefully not, but we'll see. If I get a lightning cable out here for
What
real,
we got is, if you look at
I'll
it,
be out
like
here
none of
until
the
about 2 a.m.
OGs.
Right now it's 11:47.
Yeah, I just refreshed the one playing guitar, and it's.
Thank you, Bobby.
Let's see.
I'd rather be a useful idiot than just an idiot.
It seems to be going back to the beginning. I think he
Hello,
just.
Cameron from Arizona. Hello. What
It
part
looks
of
like he
Arizona?
went off.
I was in Arizona last year.
Yeah, he's offline.
Are they clearing the sidewalk off? Let's see. That's fake news. The sidewalk is not occupied by any cops. It's still just sitting there. Fake news. That Trump meme where he says fake news. Up in the White Mountains. I'm sorry, I don't know all the terminology and stuff for there. What major city is closest to that?
Hey, I appreciate you, Chewy. I think we're gonna do the same here.
Through,
I was kind of expecting for things to not really pop off tonight, but you know what? This weekend is most likely when we're gonna see some action. Which you know, a lot of people got jobs and stuff, so they gotta go. They gotta go to bed. Like the conservatives leave early, and that doesn't give the Tifas any reason to really start any problems. So the weekend is where things really, really pop off. So we're gonna be monitoring on a regular basis, and we're gonna be coming live.
My channel. I'll be posting all those travels soon. I'm in Colorado still on my channel.
You know, anytime things are popping off, we're gonna go ahead and try to come live.
Then Oregon, then Washington.
I've got a couple things I've got to adjust here on my stream in order to make sure YouTube actually shares the feed out.
No, I didn't hit Slab City. I want to go to Slab City. I'm going back into Cali because I might. I know I'm not going to the music festival anymore. I sold my tickets. I was gonna go to Camp Flognaw, but the lineup wasn't as cool as I thought it would be. Last year was really cool. I went.
Hey, we're all turning into old men out here.
$10 from Lena.
The youngins are out there on the front lines.
Yeah, no, Lena who said goodnight. She just yeah, this is live, Carol. Lena just donated $10 to my PayPal. Shout out to Lena. That is sick. Lena's the GOAT. What sounds racist? Is it Slab City or Slav City? It's not Slav City. Like Slavic, it's Slav City. I'm gonna go to the slabs. Yo.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a pretty dead night tonight, folks. I think we've got some more stuff coming up, but we'll have to see. We're gonna have to keep an eye on what Kristi Noem worked out with Portland Police. We're gonna have clearly tonight it's a lot more calm because there is a constant police presence there. They're not coming in and out. You got feds out there, you got the police out there, and they're holding down the fort. I mean, you know, turns out when you actually have police out there doing their jobs and doing what they're supposed to do, you know, things happen to just work the way they're supposed to. You know, I think that's the whole reason Trump has gotten involved in stuff. And, you know, if you guys know, I'm sure you guys have seen Benny Johnson. Benny Johnson came into Portland today and was running around with Kristi Noem and was supposed to be at the protest tonight. I assume he's probably going to be here for a little bit, doing a little bit of coverage. That'll be interesting to watch. But, yeah, these guys aren't going to act up while Kristi Noem's in town. They're going to wait till she is out. But with the constant presence of police out and about with everybody, I assume these protests are going to continuously get bigger and bigger and bigger. And unless Trump and company actually stomp them out. But I guess that's what we're going to see. One thing we know for sure is that the mainstream isn't going to tell the full story. And we are going to watch it right here live for everybody to see. Anyways, folks, we're going to call that a night. If you haven't yet, make sure to hit that subscribe button. We'll be going live every time there is real action to be watched and having fun. I appreciate everybody who joined us tonight. We're going to catch you on the next one, folks. Y'all have a wonderful night.
Ain't never went hungry, ain't never too late. So come around. with later. I'll have a fish stick plate over a 6-foot grave before I take a knee as our anthem plays. My hands on my heart, I stand on what I say, and my Second Amendment handles what I can. I ain't trying to be Billy Badass or talk shit. I'm just saying, there's the line, don't cross it. I got a Red Ryder gun when I was 3, so I don't run or hide from anything. Bitch, I'm a red, white, and blue collar boy from the South. Hey, you can fuck around and find out.
Love my country, love my freedom. Fuck a welfare, no, I don't need 'em. Shotgun race from the woods to the plate. Ain't never went hungry, ain't never too late to come around here, son, running your mouth. You can fuck around and find out.
Oh, Jay.
You can fuck around and find out.
If they looking for me, well, they know where to find me. I'll be half drunk, strapped up in a white tee. I can show you if it's needed. When you see it, you'll believe it. If you don't love it, you can leave it. Michael Jackson, you can beat it. F-A-F-O, I teach you how this game go. Different joints, same smoke. Wake up, wear the same clothes. Real redneck, I'm a piece of white trash. Blue collar boy, but my lady's high class. Got the music way up loud with a cigar in my mouth. Fuck around and come find out how we do it in the South.
Ain't saying nothing, but you running that mouth. I never take a handout, I'm too damn proud. I'm a son of the dirty South with a truck seat high and these straight pipes loud. This land, a land of freedom, double barrels in case we need it. Man up, or sit your ass down. We done talking, fuck around and find out. Love my country, love my freedom. Fuck a welfare, no,